So let's start off by taking a moment to highlight some of our district successes. And what we talked about, it's not just breaking through those barriers, it's moving forward. And so how are we moving forward with teaching and learning? We're going up beyond our school walls to find education, to find sponsorship. So as you can see here on this slide, we've partnered with Amazon and been accepted for the second year in a row for their future engineering program to move computer science and computer programming coursework forward. We have a wonderful music department and a wonderful history of music within our schools. And we've been recognized for the 7th straight year, one of only 754 school districts around the country to be recognized as the best community for music education. And one of the other things that we've done this school year, and it's not an award, it's not a recognition, but it's just something that is to be celebrated as we've come together and looked at how can we re-envision virtual learning and remote learning programming for our students. And so this is one of the things we've talked about. We hit some roadblocks and we stumbled a little bit, but we got back up, we moved forward, we broke through, and we brought up the concept and brought to our district the concept of SCS Connects. And it really is something to celebrate, to see when we have a group of staff come together internally, when we have parents giving their insight and feedback. We can not only create what others are doing, but we can recreate the future in something that nobody is doing for the betterment of our students. As we built a system in the elementary level of bringing together our virtual classroom environment with our in-person classroom environment to build that connection between those two worlds to make sure and ensure our students have a premier educational experience, no matter their location. You know, over the past few years, we've worked to integrate and introduce more STEM-based courses. We have STEM-based courses at the middle school. We have an engineering pathway at the high school. We're adding 2 new options next year at the high school in media arts and biomed. And one of the things we've been recognized on recently are those middle school STEM-based courses, those project lead the way courses for the work that we're doing, the work that our teachers are doing, and the integration of science, technology, engineering, and math for our students at that early age, and then creating pathways so our students can have those experiences at the high school should they choose to continue on in their learning. Now here's one I'm really proud about, not because we've reached the top, not because we've hit the mark of where we want to be, but because we are growing. See, in my approach to leadership, in my approach to life, it's not about where you're at, it's about where you're going. And how do you get from point A to point B? And this recognition, this award for the U.S. News and World Report for Best High Schools demonstrates the work that epitomizes what we're doing as a district. Not only last year were we recognized as one of the best high schools, but we earned the 49th spot in the rankings for all Ohio schools. In the past 3 years, we moved up 67 spots. We're not stagnant, we haven't plateaued. We're continuing to move up, to grow, to adjust, to adapt, to evolve and develop, to make sure that we are the best we possibly can be for our students. And you know what, 49 is nice, but that's not a stopping point for us. That's only the next step up in the growth that we're gonna see as a district and at the high school. So we've taken the opportunity to spend a few minutes to celebrate what we've been able to accomplish as a district. And that's important, and we're continuing to push forward to grow as an organization. But why are we growing? Why are we pushing? It's for our students. It's to give them the opportunity so they can find success no matter what their pathway is in life, whether it be military, career, college, or right into the workforce. So let's take a look at some of the celebrations, some of the accomplishments of our talented students, whether it be in writing, arts, service, or athletics. First, let's take a look at academics, and let's celebrate the outstanding accomplishment of 6 of our 2021 National Merit semifinalists and our National Merit commended students. This is the cream of the crop, a small sampling of students across the nation that have achieved at a level that puts them eligible for great scholarship opportunities in the next round. So please join me in congratulating and celebrating that academic accomplishment. One of the special things about our school district is our Deca program. Every year we see great success, not only in the classroom, not only in the learning students are doing, but at the statewide competitions. So to get to the state competitions, you need to place in the top 3 of your event, your category, what you're working on. And you may see, it's pretty commonplace for us to see these large numbers, but I don't want to lose sight of how hard this is, how challenging it is, and what an accomplishment it is for 71 of our Deca students to continue their competition at the state level this year. So as we've celebrated our National Merit semifinalists, our commended students, our plethora of Deca state qualifiers, we also want to celebrate some of our students that took to writing, took their skill of the written word, and recently competed in the Optimist Club International Essay Competition. As a part of our Strongsville Optimist Club, they competed. We had many students that placed, that were finalists, but Strongsville High School junior Anya won the local competition and will continue to compete at the state level for a college scholarship. Now, what a neat experience this is. We've had 2 of our students, Strongsville High School junior Taylor and senior Gabrielle, who were selected for the Ohio Attorney General's Team Ambassador Board. For 1 year, they get to sit on a board, work with the Attorney General, and provide guidance and feedback and input on issues that are facing teens across our state. It's been a wonderful year and a wonderful opportunity tonight to celebrate the academic successes of our students. Let's take a look at the successes our coaches and our student athletes have had in the realm of athletics in the fall and the winter season. First, let's celebrate some of our coaches. We've had 3 coaches this year earn Coach of the Year honors. Coach Todd Church for girls soccer with the GCC Coach of the Year, Tom Stacy for swimming for the Division I Coach of the Year for the Northwest District, and Coach Dawn Thal for girls basketball, another GCC Coach of the Year. Not only have our coaches shown outstanding success and been recognized by their peers, but it's been a great season, and let's start out by celebrating our Division I State Championship girls varsity soccer team as they won their 5th state championship, finished the season with a perfect 20-0-0 record and an amazing 14 shutouts. Not only did they win the state championship, but they were also named the #1 girls soccer team in the nation by TopDrawersSoccer.com. In addition, we had 4 Strongsville High School student athletes earn GCC Player of the Year recognition: Michael Lee for boys golf, Julia Isham for girls cross country, Shelby Salee for girls soccer, and Reagan Bass for girls basketball. In addition, Shelby earned All-American recognition for the 2nd straight year for girls soccer and is nominated for the Northeast Ohio Female Athlete of the Year. Peyton Felton was also named to the All-Central Region team by the United Soccer Coaches Association. Congratulations to both our coaches and our athletes for a phenomenal season and all of their accomplishments both on and off the field. We're so lucky to be in a community that not only fosters, supports, and encourages academics and athletics, but also the arts. And we've been able to have some of our students' work and their talents recognized. Congratulations to Strongsville High School students Gianna and Alicia that had their artwork selected to be included in a virtual art gallery celebrating Black History Month at the Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court. If visual art's not your thing, maybe the written word is. And Strongsville High School junior Faith received the Scholastic Gold Key Award from the Cleveland Institute of Art Regional Competition for her poem entitled Increasing Idiosyncrasies, and the poem will now be entered in a national competition. Congratulations to these talented students. So as we wrap up our celebrations of our student accomplishments so far this year, there's no greater gift that we can give than the gift of service to others. Service of our time, our talents, our energy, or our expertise. And we just want to highlight 2 of our outstanding students that have served others so far this school year. First of all, Brady, 5th grader at Whitney Elementary School. First of all, how cool is this? Cleveland Magazine's most interesting person made that list in the issue here recently because of the work that he's done for Brady's K9 Fund that has helped to put bulletproof vests, to put vests on over 350 K9 officers to keep them safe in the line of duty. And finally, our Strongsville High School sophomore, Sophia, she organized and created Strongsville City School Supplies Closet for students in need. So What this means is right here in our administrative office building, we have shelves filled with school supplies for our students in need, for teachers and students to use, so no student has to go without and has the tools that they need for school. And not only did Sophia do this for our school, but she's looking to expand this for others in need. Thank you to Brady, thank you Sophia for your service, and not only making our district, but our community a better place.